I'm Whitcher. I'm in recovery from alcohol and I live in Plymouth. When I was 18, I was getting into trouble, I was going out drinking, and I wasn't really getting the support that I needed at the time, and I don't feel that people really helped me, and I didn't think they understood, other services didn't understand what my problem was. And I want to help other young people to stop them going through the routes that I've gone through, because it's not a life, it's a vicious circle. You're not going to get it. Obviously, they get into that, and it's hard to get out of. And then obviously a lot of it can lead to death. Like drinking can lead to death because obviously it's the consequences of how much you drink with obviously the cheap alcohol at the present time in supermarkets. They need to stop selling cheap alcohol in supermarkets, you know, because when they had the pubs and clubs, I believe myself there wasn't as much trouble back like that now compared to what it is today. There's a lot of people go into a supermarket, can get 2 crates of beer for like 18 quid, get hammers, go into town, get smashed again, and then they get into trouble and they don't remember what's going on. And it's not just like in town, it happens in the homes as well. It's domestic violence, the police are called out constantly trying to deal with things, or you've got the police trying to deal with people that are in the hospital, and you know, it's the NHS that have to pay for the cost of people's behaviour as well. I went in before Christmas shopping, and they're saying they're responsible. You're only meant to buy like 3 crates of beer at a time. You're not meant to go back in and buy more, but I've noticed people go in, get 3 crates of beer, come out, and it's the responsibility of the supermarkets as well to stop that. You know, that if their set offers are like 3 for 18 quid and you're saying that it's only, you've got to buy only those 3 crates, you shouldn't be allowed to go back into the supermarkets to get more. And that's what goes on constantly, and the supermarkets have got a lot to do with it because they're not enforcing that. You know, you've got some person that's gone into a supermarket, brought a crate of beer, and gone to give it to children, and that's the manager's caught what was going on and's taken that off them and given the money back. You know, it's obviously if they feel that that's going on, they need to obviously watch what's going on outside the stores as well to make sure that nobody is being given that alcohol under the age of 16. I'd put the supermarkets back to the normal time, the opening hours they were before it went 24 hours. I'd make sure that it was put back to normal. If I could, I'd make sure that the alcohol was a lot more expensive in like supermarkets, but you could go out and enjoy yourself in town. That's where it should be. You should be going out and having fun in town. That's where I see it. But because it's so widely available, the supermarkets need to do a lot more than what they're doing at the moment. So they're not doing nothing. They're just sitting back and letting people die or get ill, and they don't care. I don't believe they care. I feel that you need to put the prices back up of beer, any alcohol in your stores, so that there isn't a problem when people go out into town, because you're half the problem. You know, you've got to realise that you can't sell that much alcohol to people at all times, and you need to put measures into place so that you're checking as well who's buying what, because I don't firmly believe that you check people's ID either. So you need to get a grip and start sorting that out before it's too late.